All right. Perfect timing. So... All right. B main. Twisted Gizmo, Bodhi, King Kong, Jakinator. Top 3 make it. Last place is out. And away we go. Already King Kong with a good start. Already going to be 3 wide. Coming to the first turn, Bodhi gets ahead. King Kong and Jakinator falls behind. Twisted Gizmo continues to lead. King Kong just behind Bodhi for second place. Jakinator just behind them as they come down the hill. Bodhi looking for the lead. King Kong goes through. They're side by side for second place. Bodhi squeezes by. Some contact. Bodhi goes through. Looking for the cutback. King Kong. They're going to be side by side down the main street. Start lap 3. Oh, there's some heavy contact. Oh. So, this is just for starting spot now. There's only 2 laps left already. Everyone makes it. Gizmo leads. Bodhi. Oh, contact! Jakinator. Bodhi with a huge, huge accident. Oh, man. Lap 4 to 5, 2 remaining. Everyone here makes it as we've had someone lag out of the A main. Pre-lag out. No, you don't have to. It's just for the... There's no rules in the B main. There is, but... I mean, it turned. King Kong and Bodhi, and it's going to be pretty straightforward. All right, final lap of the B main. King Kong and Bodhi. Potential battle for a second. Oh, King Kong running wide into the wall. Here comes Bodhi. Is there going to be a drag race? He can't get there. It's gonna be Twisted Gizmo, King Kong, Bodhi, Jakinator. And they all make it through. Nope. Ooh. All right, boys. I might head to my own party. Good luck. Alrighty. Round number 7. Here at Pinehills, another first-time track of the championship. Waiting for everyone to ready on up. Waiting for everything to get going. We had a B main, but someone dropped out of the A main, so everyone from the B main made it to the A main. Should be good to go here shortly. All right, bit of a moment there, but we're going back here shortly. Okay. Everyone's ready to go. As always, I'll be pulling off, finding a spot to park, and going into spectator. All right. Around the corner we go. Interesting to see. Okay. And spectate. So we got Willionaire on pole. We got 30 laps to decide a winner here. Willionaire, Galactic Hero, Had, Fluidic Voyage. Willionaire really needs a win here, and he really needs Had to have a bad day if he's going to try and claw his way back into this title fight. And we are pacing around Pinehills. Oh, taking out the tires. So Willionaire, Galactic Hero, Had, Fluidic Voyage, Blue Vet, and P5. General Respawn, Christopher, Be Ready, C-Dub, Defiant, ZRT, Twisted Gizmo, King Kong, Bodhi, Jakeinator. Very short track here. There's going to be lots of chaos, especially in this downhill section. I anticipate tons of wrecks. We saw Bodhi with a huge incident in the B main on this upcoming turn here with the rocks, the DMS sign. So they come down now towards the final set of corners. Willionaire leads the pack away. He's going to slow him down out of the final corner. He's going to not accelerate yet, and there he goes, jumps away. Good start from Willionaire already. Galactic Hero, here comes Blue Vet up the inside looking for P4, and he's going to clear him. Fluidic Voyage is going to fight back around the outside. They're going to be side by side, some beating, some banging early on, just avoids the sign. Gets into the side of Blue Vet, but Blue Vet somehow saves it. What a move from him. What a great save that was. And here's General Respawn. Blue Vet goes through the tires. Willionaire side by side with Galactic Hero, Had just behind them. Three-way fight for the lead. It's Willionaire, it's Galactic Hero, it's Had, Blue Vet hanging on just behind them. We got 2 3-car battles. We'll try and keep up with it as much as possible. Willionaire defending from Galactic Hero, who's now having to defend from Had. Onto the main straight they come. End of lap 1. A bit of a shove back there. Fluidic Voyage almost gets into the side of Blue Vet. Good opening lap for Willionaire. He keeps the lead after 1 lap. We have a 3-car pack out front. And Galactic Hero! Oh, that was just some desync. Looked like he was going to be flipping on in front of his competitors here, but the desync deceived us. King Kong seems to have had an incident. Galactic Hero trying to park the bus there in the apex. All kinds of chaos now as they come down the hill. Up the inside, that's General Respawn. Going up the inside of Christopher, who hangs it around the outside. A drag race here. Some contact. No, they keep it clean. General Respawn gets that position. We'll cut across the front. Galactic Hero and Had. Side by side, they go onto the main straight. Hero with the drive off the corner, and he clears him for second place. So much action. Only a few laps into this race. Millionaire, you got to be careful on corner exit there. Especially with this sign here. It can claim someone. And it almost does there. You see how close Fluidic Voyage gets to him. Him being the corner. This corner sign there. Galactic Hero challenging for the lead. Millionaire fends him off for now. Looking for the cutback. Had has yet to finish off the podium. He's won 2 in a row. He's looking to make it 3 here. What does Galactic Hero have for the leader? Nothing through the middle of that quarter, really. Blue Vet has pulled away from that pack behind him. And that pack behind him has only grown 4 cars. Was almost 5. It's General Respawn, Christopher Fluidic Voyage, C-Dub. Who else? Defiant is a bit of a ways back in his own battle. With ZRT, Be Ready, Twisted Gizmo. Squeeze up just ahead. I think Galactic Hero has had a moment. He's had an incident. It would seem he's losing ground to Had, who's now once again in the position to catch Millionaire. We've seen it the last 2 weeks. Millionaire starting in front of Had, only to get run down and passed for the race win. He's been Had a couple times at the hands of Had. Blue Vet, all by his lonesome there in P4. And General Respawn battling with Christopher, fighting for his life, it would seem. Running a little bit wide, but it's going to help him. Going onto the straightaway. He holds on to that position for the time being. And King Kong has a long ways to go. There you see the leaders going up the hill. General Respawn still in front of Christopher, in front of Fluidic Voyage and C-Dub. Catching some air there. What a pass. Be Ready. Gets Defiant over the jump. Defiant fights back. Is he going to try and cut him back here up the inside? Yes, he is. He clears him entirely. Oh, what a send from Defiant for P9. That was a great move. So Desync sends the tire up into the air. General Respawn is going to be at the mercy of Christopher here. But he manages to get the drive off the corner better than Christopher. Christopher with the inside line. General Respawn with that outside line. As there's an incident here. Is it Galactic Hero? Is it lag? I think it was a little bit of both. Galactic Hero down to 4th. There's some contact between him and Blue Vet. Blue Vet's going to try and save it. Whoa, he uses the tires. The tire barrier to help redirect himself. So Galactic Hero, after starting so strongly, has plummeted down to 4th place. And now he's fighting for that last podium spot. Blue Vet just holding on to his car earlier in the lap. Galactic Hero looking for the cutback. Here he comes. Blue Vet's going to run a little bit wide. Scripts some more tire barriers, and his exit really compromised his entire run to this whole set of corners and onto this straightaway. He's going to lose ground here. Had, you see up ahead, Had is slowly closing in on Millionaire. We'll check in momentarily with this battle. And it's really starting to close up as they come over the jump. Onto the downhill section. Had, wider exit, and a deeper entry. Closes into the leader. Blue Vet losing ground. Galactic Hero gets 3rd place back. Be Ready and Defiant going at it. This is 7th place on the line for these two. And we cut across here. This is 1st place on the line for these two. Millionaire and Had, the championship rivals. They've been going at it almost every single round this season. And a few rounds to end last season as well. Had joined with only a few rounds to go, and I think he won on debut, if I remember correctly. If you want to watch last season's races, you can find the soon-to-be collection on my Twitch. I'll be sure to add that on there. Also got to upload those to the YouTube channel one day. But speaking of last season's competitors, Had tried it around the outside of Millionaire. Couldn't quite get it. Now he's going to try around the inside, and he pushes too hard. I think he just ran out of space. He's going to lose tons of time as we enter the 1/3 mark of this race. He's got a long ways to go. He was hot on the heels, but now he's a ways back. Galactic Hero, Blue Vet, and Fluidic Voyage. That's 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, respectively. And look behind them. Look at this battle. 3 wide. Onto the front stretch. It's going to go back into single file. Is that C-Dub just behind? Yes, it is. Christopher. Bodie going at it. Bodie doing well. He was in the B main. And is that an actual wreck? It looks like it could be. There's an incident here. That's a real incident. Bodie into the wall. He might get T-boned, and he does. Bodie absolutely killed there. And some more incidents. Fluidic Voyage into King Kong. A lapped car got in the way. Chaos here on lap 10. King Kong seems to be out of the race. Bodie is out of any kind of contention, unfortunately for him. And we continue on to lap 11, Fluidic Voyage. After an incident there with a lapped car, down to 5th position. Remaining in 5th position, rather. Somehow didn't lose any spots, but he did, however, lose tons of time to his competitors. And this is the closest battle on track. Defiant runs extremely wide. He has to use every bit of the runoff there. And keeps the pressure on. Almost too much pressure. You see there, he goes a little bit wide. Fluidic Voyage starting to hit his marks now, starting to pull away ever so slightly. Be ready, is ready to pounce on any mistake that Defiant makes. As we see the competitors a little bit more spread out now, except for these two. This is ZRT and Twisted Gizmo, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. They are in a dead heat into turn 1. Gizmo's going to have the inside lane. And beautifully executed there. He uses every bit of the exit curb. As you see, Bodie's retired car is actually out of the race. And Fluidic Voyage. Another incident. This is no good. No good at all. He's on his side. Could this result in a safety car? There's a very strong possibility. King Kong again. He got going, but he's having some issues as well. Fluidic Voyage has had just a rotten race. So that's going to put Defiant into 5th place. And that's going to make this battle for some pretty good points. Be Ready and Defiant still 5th and 6th. Christopher and General Respawn. C-Dub. You got Twisted Gizmo and ZRT, which was the battle we were following whenever Fluidic Voyage had his incident. And is he still? He still is. He is sideways on the track still. No safety car called as of yet. A battle here. Be Ready and Defiant. These are the closest drivers on track. And we've missed it, but Had has taken the lead of the race. What has happened here? Had again into the lead. Willionaire has to be sick. Fluidic Voyage still on his side. I can't believe my eyes. Everything's kicking off at once. Look at this. Another close battle. Still Defiant and Be Ready. Extremely close racing. Be Ready looking for an inside shot. Got to be careful with the car on his side. Plenty of space. They touch. Defiant gets it slowed down in time. Has to not overshoot the corner. What a great send from Be Ready. He goes into 5th place. Blue Vet's all alone up ahead in 4th. He's got a ways to go if they want to catch him. There you see the gap for the leaders. About 3 seconds is the gap from Had to Willionaire as we hit halfway in this race. Everyone's coming through. Galactic Hero, Blue Vet. This is the battle we're following. This is also another battle that's developing. General Respawn and Christopher for 7th place. Nearly into the barrier there. And some more carnage. King Kong. Now we have 2 cars. 2 cars in that spot. It's starting to become a junkyard. Maybe he's just trying to help him. I'm not sure what's really going on there. The question is, will we get a safety car with those guys? Twisted Gizmo, ZRT. Leaders go through the section with the cars piled up. Be Ready and Defiant. Still going at it. Bit of a gap now. There's a retiree. It is Fluidic Voyage. He's out of the race. King Kong's going slowly. He's trying to get out of the way. Actually, I don't know if he can go any faster. This car looks pretty beat up there. Be Ready and Defiant. Still fighting it out. Gets closer there. Defiant closing in. 13 to go for the leaders. These guys are just coming to start lap 17 now. Be Ready. He's going to run wide. He grazes the wall ever so slightly. And nothing doing there just yet. King Kong still going slowly. General Respawn. We're going to pile up these retirements, it looks like. No, General Respawn keeps going. ZRT is now out of the race. What happened with him? He was in that Twisted Gizmo battle earlier on. The gap out front has closed ever so slightly. We are stacking retirements like crazy in this race. It's a junkyard. It's a graveyard. It's a battle of survival. Willionaire closing in on Had. You can see the gap starting to shrink. General Respawn, Galactic Hero. General Respawn a lap down. Running 10th now. That's crazy to think about. Roulette all by himself. Be Ready and Defiant still somewhat nose to tail. Closing in on each other. Defiant getting closer, not quite. Gap shrinks just a bit. Willionaire goes faster than his previous lap, but not close enough just yet. Defiant and to Be Ready. Going at it still. That's the gap for the lead. There's Twisted Gizmo running 9th. Last on the lead lap. Leader's going to come through now, the final corner. As we're going to hit 10 to go. 11 counting this one. Had as slowly. Oh, and we have another retirement. Another retirement. General Respawn is out of the race. I cannot believe the amount of retirements we've seen in this race so far. Crazy stuff, but very entertaining. Tons of wrecks, like I predicted. Had and Willionaire, they are chugging along. Had has pulled away just a little bit from the last time we've checked in. Blue Vet, Galactic Hero, that gap has come down significantly. Blue Vet just ahead of Galactic Hero. We hit 10 to go for the leaders. Can Blue Vet hold on to that podium spot, or will Galactic Hero steal it from him? Blue Vet chasing a good result. He's had one of the cleanest races here today out of everybody, besides the two leaders. And even Willionaire had an incident that we missed on stream, unfortunately, that costed him the lead of this race. But as it stands, it's Had and Willionaire, as we've seen so many times this season. There's got to be a record for most 1-2 finishes in a season, and it's going to be those two. I think it's been the last 3 rounds now. If it finishes like this, Galactic Hero is really closed up to the back of Blue Vet. This is for 3rd place. The final spot on the podium. Watch out for the tree. Galactic Hero just avoids it. Looking for the cutback. The door's been left open. What a move. Galactic Hero, can he make it stick? Shuts the door. Hits the wall. Gets the spot. Into 3rd he goes. Blue Vet down to 4th. 4 now. He's going to fight back. It's not over yet. There's 9 to go. He runs wide. He's really pushing hard. As you can see there, it goes way deep into the corner. Compromises his exit. Makes him lose some time on the straightaway. Really lunges up the inside of the hairpin. Can't get it to stick. Almost doored Galactic Hero. Almost ran to the back bumper of Galactic Hero there. He's really trying anything not to lose ground. He knows what's at stake here. A podium spot. 3rd place in the race. As he sees Galactic Hero slowly start to fade into the distance, the desperation starts to creep in. The 7 stages of grief. Christopher just ahead of the leaders there. Soon to be lapped. 9 cars remaining in this race. Only 9 survivors remaining in this race. And there's somebody's tire. That Goodyear has made it farther than some of these drivers did in this race. Christopher gets out of the way well for the leaders. 6 to go. 7 counting the lap we're on. And Blue Vet, look at how hard he's pushing into the corners, running super deep, running a little wide. He just avoids the barrier on exit. Down the front stretch we go. And it's still Galactic Hero in 3rd, still Blue Vet in 4th. Everyone else is going to come through here. You see Be Ready with a great run in 5th. Defiant trying to run him down. Has a ways to go. C-Dub in 7th. The loneliest man on track by far. He can't hardly see anyone in front of him. He looks behind him. There's no one behind him. Twisted Gizmos miles back in 8th place. Then the leaders come through again. As Christopher is in 9th, but he is well back, about to be lapped by 3rd place Galactic Hero. You see back there. Can he get out of the way in time? He can. Will he slow up? No, he won't. He won't slow anybody up. He really just pulls off there. Just trotting along, not catching anybody. Tons of damage. But he's a trooper. He's a fighter. He's not giving up. He's got that fighting spirit in him. He's got that dog in him. Had looking for a 3rd consecutive victory. And what a victory it would be. Twisted Gizmo. He's about to lap 8th place. This is starting into one of Had's classic dominant victories. Five to go now. This race is very quickly coming to a conclusion. C-Dub gets past Christopher, lapping. Had a Millionaire, Twisted Gizmo there. Will he get out of the way for the leaders in a timely manner? Or will he hold up Had? But we have some action. Had leads from Millionaire still. Time is running out. Millionaire looks like it's going to be a third straight second place finish to Had. And Had is going to take one step closer to clinching that title early. Round 7 out of 10. Christopher pulls over. He might be done here. He might be calling it a day. It would be a 9th place finish for him. No, he's going to keep going. What a trooper. Look at him go. Inspirational. Galactic Hero and Blue Vet. That's the closest on-track battle. And in fact, Blue Vet's closing in a little bit on Galactic Hero for 3rd place, with only a few laps remaining. What will come in this battle? Look at Blue Vet absolutely sending it. Trying anything to gain time. And if these two get together, Be Ready is right there. Potentially going to steal 3rd place. It's possible. Anything can happen here in Wreckfest. Get desperate enough. Had really pulled out a gap now. It's pretty much insurmountable now. It's going to take a miracle. Had really doesn't make very many mistakes. I mean, look at the gap there. It's all but over for Had. Not only the race, but now the title as well. But we're keeping an eye on Galactic Hero. Can Blue Vet get this podium spot back? He's closing in. He's closing in every lap. He's a little bit closer on that hairpin. I think it's going to come down to the final lap. Potentially the final corner on the final lap. Might even have a drag race for the podium spot. Millionaire now. Completely demoralized. He's got to be. Not even on the same straightaway as Had. Here comes Galactic Hero, then Blue Vet. And there's your gap for 3rd. Blue Vet's lost some ground. 2 laps remaining. He's lost significant ground. Galactic Hero still in 3rd place. Our leaders are going to be coming to the final lap here shortly. Christopher, is he calling it a day? Is he pulling off now? That might be it for Christopher. It's going to be a 9th place. It's going to be a valiant effort. Driver of the day. Just for surviving and hanging on, not giving up. Final lap for our leaders. And Had, I mean, look at the gap there. He's lapped C-Dub up to 7th place. He's lapped half the field. What more can you say about this man? Is there a professional Wreckfest esports racing league? Trick question, you're watching it. And Had is the most dominant force we've seen in this league so far. Exits the final corner. It's going to be yet another win. 3 in a row for Had. He extends his championship lead. Had is your winner at Pinehills. And a ways back, Millionaire is going to come through to take 2nd place. Galactic Hero! Galactic Hero has blown it on the final corners! He's on his side! Blue Vet's going to get through! Blue Vet is going to snag a podium spot! He needed a Hail Mary and he had his prayers answered! Blue Vet gets 3rd place Galactic Hero. He's not going to get a podium. He's not going to get 5th. He's not going to even get 6th. Where's Twisted Gizmo? Here comes Twisted Gizmo. He's going to get past him here. Can C-Dub get past? A disaster for Galactic Hero. C-Dub, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Will he get past? With 1 second to go, he gets into 7th place. What a disaster for Galactic Hero. I cannot believe it. Down to 8th. He was 3rd with 3 corners to go. And then disaster struck. What a race for Had. Willie in our 2nd place. Blue Vet, the last possible 2nd podium spot. Thank you everyone for watching. What a race. What a finish, really. And we will see you guys next week. Have a good one.